Hi and welcome to this new video. First of all, sorry for my English because English is the third language here in my country. So if you didn't understand anything, you just let me know and I will be more than happy to help. Okay? The first thing that we will need to know before starting searching for domains and seeing where to sell and all that stuff is to understand what are the type of domains. If you understand what are the types of domains, you will get more easier to find these domains based on these types. So the first thing and the first type is the generic domains. Generic domains is simply one word.com, which all of them and the best of them are registered since 20 year or more, and most of them are too expensive. If you want to get a domain just like this, you have to pay millions of dollars. For example, car.com is a generic domain. For example, voice.com, which was sold recently for $30 million, it is also a generic domain. The other type is exact match domain, just like electriccar.com, which was recently sold for 180k dollar, which means 180 thousands of dollar from an Indian living in USA. Why I put this in red color, not in black? Because in this video tutorial I will show you how to find exact match domains. For the generic domains, all of them are registered, so I cannot show you how to find them. Okay, which means if you see any red type here, it means that I will show you how to find this type of domain. The other type is brandable domain names. For example, skype.com or facebook.com or fiverr.com is also a brandable domain. These type of domains are most of them wanted by companies that they want to create a new brand. So I will also show you how to find these brandable domains. The other type is acronyms, which means simply few letters, 4 letters, 5 letters and 6 letters and more. I want to tell you that 1 letter, 2 letter, 3 letter and 4 letter, all of these letters are registered. There is not available. So if you want to get good acronyms, you have to find 5 letters and 6 letters. I put that in red because I will show you how to find these acronyms. Okay. The other type is numeric domains, which means only numbers. Most of these domain names are by Chinese people. To be honest, I don't work on this area. I don't have enough knowledge in numeric domains. This is why I will not explain anything about them. And the last thing is alphanumerics domains. For example, 3d.com. Also, I don't have enough knowledge about this type of domains. And to be honest, this type of domains doesn't get a lot of sales. Okay, most sales are exact match domains, brandable domains and acronyms. The other types, they get some sales, yes, it's true, but it's not a lot comparing to exact match, brandable and acronyms. I hope that you understand these types because I will show you after a few minutes. I will show you how to find each of these types. Okay, now after seeing the types of domains, now we will see the type of domains to buy, which means what domains to buy. Shall we go and find domains based on prediction, or we will use some other tools? So the type of domains to buy, the first of all is available domains, which means you will search for domains on GoDaddy or Namecheap or any other marketplace or any other registrar, and you find that the domain is available to buy. You buy it for $10. The other type, which is my favorite, is expired domains. It means that someone buy the domain and then it lets this domain name and he doesn't renew it, so the domain gets expired. There is a lot of gold here in expired domains, and I will also show you how to find domains in expired domains. The other type is expiring domains, not expired. Expiring domains, it means simply that a domain before they get expired, we will hand this domain and we will get this domain before they get expired. How? Simply we will ask some companies which are companies of back order. We will do a back order for a domain. So this company, we will say to this company, we want this domain and we don't want it to get expired, because if this domain gets expired, a lot of competition will be here and a lot of people can buy the domain and you will lose it. So we will say to this company, please get this domain for us and we will pay you. The back order fees are $95, and some companies it's cost $79. And if you are the only person that asked to get this domain doing back order, you will get the domain. And if there is two people or more, then the company will put the domain in auction between you and the other guys, and the winner will get the domain. Be sure that the company will get you the domain, but no worry, because you will not pay until the company gets the domain for you. Okay, there is also marketplace, which means that you will go to the marketplace of selling domains and then you will pick up a domain that you believe it is good, and then you will buy it and list it again for sale. And don't worry, I will explain to you all the things that you will need. And the last type of domains to buy is the private. Here is the golden nugget, but it's too expensive to get these domains. For example, if you see a website and this website doesn't get a lot of traffic, or simply this website is ugly, the person doesn't give much value to this website, so simply you will contact the owner of this website and then you will say to him, I like your domain, would you like to sell it? And then you will negotiate the price with him, and if you both agree about the price, then you will buy the domain from this person. But be aware that this type of domain need that you have some knowledge in negotiation, that you will be a good salesman, so you can get this domain in good price. The best information that I can share with you is you make money on buying, not in selling, because if you buy a domain in good price, then you will sell it for higher price. For example, if you buy a domain for $500 and the value of this domain cost only $200 or $100, then simply you will lose a lot of money. It's true that you can sell it for 5,000 or more, but it is better if you get this domain name for cheap. Okay, now we will go to the practical things after seeing these theoretic things, and now I will start to show you how to find the exact match domains. So I will start with the exact match domains. I will show you how to find available domains, and then I will show you also how to find expired domains, how to find expiring domains, and also how to find marketplace domain in exact match domain. After we finish with exact match domain, then simply we will go to do brandable domain, and also we will go to the acronym domain. After finishing with explaining all that stuff, simply we will go and show you where to sell this domain name, and I hope that you will get a lot of sales. Okay, so the first website that you will use to find, now we are talking about available domains, not talking about expired or expiring domains. So here is this website, Lean Domain Search. It's true that this website doesn't give you a lot of good domains, but you can hand some good domains using this website. So leandomainsearch.com, you will go here and put the keyword that you want to use. Let's say, for example, we will use, let's say, crypto, for example, because there is a lot of trend in crypto. We'll put crypto like this, and then you will see that the websites give you a lot of domains. Are all these domains are good? No. So to find good domains, you need to do one thing. The first thing that you will need to do is search only for 2 keywords. Do not search for 3 keywords or more. Simply because you are now beginner. If you have and you get some knowledge and some experience, then you can invest in 3 keywords. But if you search for 2 keywords, shall we buy any 2 keywords? Simply no. It must be some synergy between the first keyword and the second keyword. For example, glamour crypto is worthless. It doesn't have any value. Nature's crypto is also very bad. Scientific crypto, it's very bad. Simply because science, it doesn't have any relationship with crypto. So if you want to get crypto, for example, at the end, you will choose end with search term like this. And then crypto will be always at the end like this, and you will say and check if there is some good keyword. To be honest, I don't search for available domains a lot, because most of the domains that I search for it are from expired domains, and also they are from expiring domains. Okay, so you will check and search like this to see if there is some good domains. If you want to change it, you will go and choose like this, start with the crypto term, and you see that all the domains are not available, just this one, crypto proper, and you will see that the domain is also not available, which means there is a lot of competition on this keyword. So we will change it. We will put, for example, car like this and search. You see that there is no good keyword, or there is no good domains here. We will choose it at the end like this and search if there is some other domains, and we can see that there is no domains. So this search of domains, optimize car, yes, it can be good. We will check if this domain is available. Yes, the domain is available. Optimize car is a good domain. You can buy it if you want. And you see that the Twitter is not, but it's not very important, these things. The most thing is optimize car. We will go to GoDaddy appraisal, not to get appraisal domain, but only to see if the domain is really available. I always check the domain availability in GoDaddy appraisal. So we will put the domain here, optimize car. It's a good domain. Yes, 17. It's quite bit good. So here is the first domain. We will get and check the domain like this and put it on a file to save it simply. Okay, and then you will continue. So you will finish with the word car, and then you will change it to any other niche that you want. Let's say, for example, you want to search for dog, you want to search for engineer, you want to search for cats, you want to search for tech. Any word that you want to choose, you can choose it. Okay, now we understand how to find available exact match domain using this website. Now we will go to the second thing, which is the expired domains, which is my favorite. I use always expireddomains.net to find some good domains. So we will start with expired domains, which means that we will search for available domains. We will not search for expiring domains. So we will go here, deleted.com, like this. We will buy only .com domains. We will not buy .net, .org or any other extension, simply because you are a beginner now. So we will go to show filter like this. Then we will choose English. We will choose nothing here. We will choose no adult name, only characters. Here only available domains, which means the domain is ready, we can buy it directly. Then we will choose here 200 results and simply we will hit enter. Before we search, I forget to put one thing. We will go here to column manager. In column manager we will go and choose add word global. You will check here add word global. Then you will click on save changes. After clicking on save changes, you will do the same filter that we have done just few minutes ago, and then you will go to add word and SEO. Here we want the search volume SV, which means search volume. We want a search volume for minimum 100 and a CPC, which means cost per click, for only $1. The minimum is $1 and we will hit enter. As you can see, there is a lot of results here. So the first thing, we will go and click here on SJ, which means search volume. For example, this domain has 83 million search volume and the cost per click for 1.28. But shall we buy this domain? I can see that the domain doesn't have any value and any meaning. So we will check and see if there is some two keywords have a meaning, have a purpose, have a value, and can be a brand, a business, or anything like this. As you can see, there is a lot of results. So to get less results, we will go again to show filter, and here in the length we will choose 20 characters. So we will get less results than we have. As you can see, there is less result. So to search, we will click here on LE, which means length, which means that the website will show us the short domains and then they will go to the longest domains, and then we will search and check if there is some good domains to buy. So now I will check and search just like I'm searching for myself, and if I find a good domain here, I will share it with you and you can buy it and list it for sale. Okay, as you can see, there is a lot of domains. There is some bad domains that doesn't worth anything. Even if you find that there is a lot of search volume on it, but it doesn't worth anything. Act Diets, perhaps it can be good, but it's not very good. Aker Car, no. Okay, I can see that there is no domain here. There is no good domain. Sushi Buy, it's not good. You can see that there is a lot of junk domains. Here, when you search on expired domains, it's like you are searching for gold. It means that you will find a lot of junks, a lot of shit, but you can find some good domains that you can hunt and then you can flip it for good amounts. I always get some good domains here, and most of the time I get some good domains and sell it for good price. Okay, let's search again and again and until that you find some good domains. If you don't want to search like this way, you can do simply another way. You go here to show filter, and here on contains you will put some keyword like this car, for example, and hit enter. After hitting enter, you will find that the result is less than we already find, and then you will go and search domain by domain until you find some good domains that have this word. I can see that still doesn't get any domains. Dentist car, yes, it is a good domain. Yes, dentist car, it's a good domain. So we will check if the domain is available or not, because sometimes the domain it gets registered before we find it. Yes, the domain is available, so the domain is good, and we will take it and put it on our list. This domain you can flip it for $300, at least 300, and I will show you how to do this. Okay, Flower Career, it's a good name but doesn't have a lot of value. Keto Diet Carb, as you can see we already searched for carb, but he can't find carbs. But as you can see, the domain have 3 keywords. Now we are only searching for 2 keywords. Chemist Career, yes, it's good domain. Yeah, it's good domain, but we search for a powerful domain, not only a good domain. Dimension Cards, yes, it can be good too. Yeah, it can be good. And so on. So if you want to, for example, find some other niches, you will go to Google, and then you will see to Google list of all niches like this. You will go to any website, and let's say for example this one, Niche Hacks. You can see that I spend a lot of time explaining about expired domains, because I always use expired domains and it is my favorite. I always use it to find some good domains. So when you search for a domain or a niche, try to find or work on a niche that people spend a lot of money and people have a lot of money. For example, art, there is not a lot of money, there is not a lot of demand, but real estate, it has money. Oil, it has money. For example, car, it has money. Okay, it has a lot of money and it have a lot of advertising. Fishing, it doesn't have a lot of money. Let's say for example health also, there is a lot of money, a lot of demand and all of that stuff. You will go again to expireddomains.net, then go here and put health like this, and again you will apply filter and search. There is only 75 results, so we will again search for some good domain. Compete, if it was complete health, it can be perfect. Healthy desserts, it's dessert, not desserts. If it was desserts, it can be perfect, but healthy dessert, it's not very powerful. So we will search for other domains. Health tech app, it's bad. Good health spa, it's very bad. Cheap healthy meal, yeah, it can be good. Healthy diet tip. So I can see that domain doesn't have enough value. Health insurance ORG, Seattle health clubs, it's a geodomain. We are not searching now for geodomain. Healthy dog shampoo. So as you can see, we find that we arrive to 3 keywords, so we want only 2 keywords. So again we will search for another niche. Let's say for example music, and when you click on the niche, it will send you to another sub niche like this. Let's search for some other sub niche. Let's search for example for piano like this and put it here. California piano, it's a geodomain. Transports pianos, no, it's bad. You must always respect the English language. You don't have to put some mistakes. Okay, Cleveland piano movers, it's also a geodomain. I can see that it respects the area or the criteria, and I think it's a good domain to buy it and to do outbound for it. Okay, So we search for another domain or for another niche. Always choose a niche that contains only one word. Don't search for niches that contains more than one word, because we don't want the domain to be very long. The domain must always be very short. Okay, it's a secret that you need to understand. Always search for domains that are short, easy to spell and easy to pronounce and easy to remember. So we'll put this keyword, which is pregnancy. Again, we will apply filter like this. Pregnancy detail, it can be good, but most of the people that they will buy pregnancy detail, they will simply build a website on it and give some information. So it will not be a company that they want to build a website or build a company or stuff like that. Yeah, it can be good, it can be sold, yeah, but we search for gold, not searching for any domain that it can be sold. Okay, blood pregnancy tests, it can be good too. Yeah, it can be good. Home pregnancy massage, also it can be good. But as I already said, we search for 2 keywords. We don't search for more than 2 keywords. Okay, let's see, for example, this word consulting. There is a lot of demand recently about this domain. After that, I will show you how to find expiring domains, not expired. Mert consulting, it's bad. Images consulting, it's also bad. It's audit consulting, it's also very bad. So you will continue like this. You will go here and find the niche and then search here on expired domains, not expiring domains. Okay, now I will show you how to find expiring domains, not expired domains. So in expiring domains, there is 2 types. The first one is the pending delete domains that I already shared with you and explained to you about the back order, which is here. But there is also one other type of expiring domains, which we call them. So there is also one other type of expiring domains, which is the GoDaddy closeout. The GoDaddy closeout is simply some kind of domains that they are not arrived to the pending delete section. They are in a phase before arriving to the pending delete. So we will use it to find some gold nuggets. You can find this domain, and if you buy it, you can sell it for at least $1,000. Yeah, $1,000 and not 100 or 300. So the first thing that you will need to do is to go here to marketplace like this, and then click on GoDaddy closeout, GD closeouts like this. As you can see, there is a different type of domains, not like deleted.com. As you can see, there is some prices here, and this is the thing that I want to explain to you. So in the GoDaddy closeouts, GoDaddy puts the domains in the first day at $50, in the second day for $40, in the other day for $30, and another day for $20, until arriving to $5. When I say $5, it means the domain you will buy it for $5, but you will pay also $10 of the registration fee, which means that the domain that you will need to buy, it will be, for example, for $15. Okay, but if the domain was sold when the price is $50, you will not find it in the other day. This is why, for our example, we will search for domains that cost $5 to $10. Okay, this is why we will go and put the same filter, just like this, English like this, no adult name, only characters, and here in the price we will put here 4 in the minimum, and in the maximum we will put 11. Then we will go here to additional, and then we will choose .com, because if we don't choose here .com, they will show us .net, .info, .org, .mobi, and all other extensions. And then here on the AdWord SEO, we will keep it $101 in the CPC, and after that we will click on apply filter. We will find less results, and as you can see, there is a lot of good domains. For example, if we click here on WBY, this means that the year of the birth of this domain, this person buy this domain at this year. And believe me, the domains that has an older age, it has a good value, but not all of them. It must be good synergy between the first word and the second word. For example, this domain, it doesn't have any value. Also, this domain, it is not good, but in our case, we will click here on length and search for good domains. Visa ad, it's not very good, and also have a repeated letter here. Appraises, it's not good. Top blog, no, it's not good. Hot Wi-Fi, it's not good. Yours dog, it's very bad. If it was your dog, it can be perfect, but not this one. Lucan Taxi, Chown Page, Sales Salon, it's very bad. Mirror Guy, yeah, it can be good. This is not an exact match. This is it can be a very good brand name, yeah. Domain GPS is very bad. There is no relationship between GPS and domain. Mixed Easy, it can be also a good brand name. Faber Lash, it's very bad. Jobs Loans, yeah, it can be good. It's true that job loans, it's perfect, but jobs loans, it's also very good. So we will check if the domain is available. Here to check this domain, if it is available or not, you will simply click on the domain, and then they will send you to GoDaddy to see if the domain is available or not. So you can see that the domain is available. If you want to buy it, first of all, you will log into your account and then click on add to cart. Because if you do the contrary, for example, click on add to cart and then go and open your account just like this. Let's see, for example, that you do like this. You click on add to cart like this, and you want to log into your account just like this, and then you will come back later and click on the domain just like this. You will see that the domain is gone. As you can see, is no longer available. The domain is not purchased yet. The domain is still available to buy. You just need to wait a few hours, and then you will go again and click on the domain, and then you can buy it. This domain, you cannot go just like the method that we already use. You cannot go here, for example, to GoDaddy and put the domain and buy it. You cannot find it and you cannot buy it this way, but you will go again to expireddomains.net, go here to the search, put the domain, search for it, click on it, and then continue the purchase. Okay, so I will also put the domain here so you can buy it if you want. And believe me, this domain is very good. You can buy it and list it for sale for $1,000. Okay, so you continue the search just like this. Mediavide, it's not good. Cubic Desk, Bulk Razor, it's not bad. Petit Bola, it can be good brand name. Miami Hot, Pretty Jean, Goal Names, Royal Marts. Royal is very powerful, but as you can see, there is E here. Go Brighton, it's not good. Cast Owner, Images Sale. There is a double letter here, which I don't recommend. I don't recommend that the last letter of the first word is the same letter on the second word. Remix Beats, it can be good too, as you can see. So you continue. Video Seeds, it also can be good. Calm Orange, it also can be good brand name, and I will show you how to find brand names, don't worry. Deals Geek, Drover Car, Doggy Grass, it's not good. Tea Tequila, there is no relationship between tea and a tequila. Caption Seats, it's very bad. Buff Protein, Monkey Movers, Omaha Outlets, Ford's Credits, it's very bad. Camper Agents, yeah, it can be good. This one it can be good. It's talk about camping and stuff like that. Indie Pincher, it's not very good. So you will continue searching like this way until you find some good domains, and then you will buy it. Again, try to search for 2 keywords that have synergy, not only 2 keywords because they are 2 keywords. Okay, so now you understand the GoDaddy closeout. Now we will go and search for the pending delete, and I will show you how to do back order and all that stuff. Okay, so now here on the marketplace we will go and choose pending delete. We will click here on pending delete. As you can see that there is no results simply because we put here a price just like this. We will again click on apply filter, and as you can see there is a lot of results. I want to say you one thing here about the pending delete. The pending delete domain are the very powerful domain that you can get. If you get a good pending delete domain, you can flip it for a good amount. Here you can find the perfect quality domains, but also you can find some junk domains here. This is why I will show you how to find some good domains. So the first thing that you will need to do, again, you will click on show filter. You will do the same filter that we already talked about it, just like this. Again, you will go here to additional, you choose .com, but here you will do one important thing. Here on registered, you will choose 4. Why 4? I will explain to you why right now. So the 4 simply is the number of the domain extension the domain is already registered in. Let's say for example this domain, which is uscons.com, this domain is registered in 4 extension. What are these extension? Simply you will take the domain just like this, then go to this website which is .db.com, and then put it here and then click on search. As you can see, the domain is already registered in 3 extension plus the .com, which is the 4th extension. So use uscons.com, you will put it here. As you can see, .ru for Russia. So you will put it here to see if there is a website here. Why I'm talking about this? Because simply this person, if he already owns the .ru or let's say .net, .org, .io or anything like that, and for you own the .com, this person can be very interested to get your domain which is the .com, which means that you can sell it for a good price. Okay, and if the domain is registered in a lot of extensions, this means that this keyword has a lot of power. Let's say for example .co.jp, if it is available or not, or simply if there is a website on it or not. If there is a website, it's very powerful thing. And as you can see, yes, there is a website here. So this person can be very interested to buy this domain, and the simple one is .vn. I think that's the extension of Vietnam, not sure about that, but we will see if there is a website on it or not. And as you can see, there is a website on this domain. Okay, which means very powerful thing. Yeah, I think it's for the Vietnam. So Now you understand why we are searching about the reg things. And if we click on reg, you can find us this website or this domain have 33 extension registered. Believe me, this domain will be very expensive. The person, I think that he will pay more than 2000 to get this domain, because the secret about that, the domain, if it is registered in a lot of extension, it means that the domain have a lot of power. If the domain is registered in less extension, it means that the domain is not very powerful, just like the domain that you already have extension on it. Okay, so because of these domains are very expensive, we will click on reg again to start with 4 extensions. These domains can be arriving to 100 in bidding. Yeah, it can be 100. You can buy it for 100 or more. You can do a back order on these domains. I'm sure that some of these domains will go to the auction, and then after bidding and stuff like that, it can be sold for you for 100, 200 or 300. But believe me, these domains you can sell them for 5000 or more. Now I'm sharing with you the advanced level of domaining, and believe me, you can arrive to this this area. Just you need to have some practice. Okay, avoid domains like this. Porsche Motors, this domain have a trademark. Avoid buying some domains that have trademark. Plugin service is a good domain. So if you want to do back order for a domain like this, you will go to this website, which is dropcatch.com. There is a lot of other domains just like this one. There is snapnames.com. there is namejet.com. It is also a good domain to do back order, but simply, and for me, I use Dropcatch because it is the best and powerful one. You will log into your account. For you, because you don't have an account, then they will ask you to verify your address. You will send them a bill of electricity, a tax, or a bank statement, and they will verify your account. Then, and if you want to do back order for this domain, simply you will go ahead to buy in. After going to buy in, you will click here on my back orders, then choose add back order, put the domain here and click on submit, and then you will wait few days. One day, I will wait 1 day and 70 hours, and then you will receive an email from this company. They will say to you if they cut the domain for you, or if another company gets the domain. If this company get the domain and it was only you that asked to get back order, then the domain is yours. You will pay only this amount and the domain is yours. But if it was you and some other guys, then simply the domain will go to the auction, and then you will bid for the domain until you will get the ownership of this domain. But one more advice from me: don't get attached too much with the domain, because simply you can bid and bid and bid until you will buy the domain for a price which is higher than the price original. Okay, so now I think that everything is explained about the expired domains and the expiring domains. Now I will show you how to buy some good domains from marketplace, and then I will go directly and explain to you the brandable domains and the acronym domains. Okay, so to get domains from marketplaces, you will go here to auction, check the auction like this. As you can see, here is the prices. So to get some domains, you will go here to prices, click here. As you can see, this one for $10, but it's very long domain. Rebel active, nor gallery. As you can see here, we still have the filter that we already made on pending delete. 4. If you find some good domains with 4 extensions registered with a good price just like this, it's a very gold nugget. But you will get only some bids. You will bid on a marketplace, and I will show you how. Okay, so we will find, for example, this domain is very bad. Let's click on length here to see if there is some good domains. DV up, Hood News, AI stocks. AI, which means artificial intelligence. It is a very good domain and registered in 7 extension. We will click on it just like this. If you want to use and bid for this domain, then you will need to have a GoDaddy auction marketplace. And to have a GoDaddy auction marketplace, simply you pay $5 per year. Yeah. So the domain, I already see that some people are bidding on it. So you can also bid on it. And again, don't get too attached with the domain. So here is for the GoDaddy auction WP. If you want GoDaddy buy it now, you click on it just like this. As you can see, the price is too high. For us, we will need to have only some cheap domains, not very expensive domains. This is why we go and put the maximum here is $50. Hit enter. As you can see, there is only this one registered in 5 extension. This is why we will remove this filter of 5 extension just like this, and then click on apply filter. As you can see, there is a lot of domains here, and we click here on the price. So they will start for $30. Elegant Dream, it's quite a bit good. Cheap Cash Loan by Cartoons Club, not very good. Freebie Blogger, African Explorer, yeah, it can be good. Israeli Divorce, I don't know, not sure about the Israel market, I never work on it. Flying Panther, it can be good, yeah, it can be good. For example, you click on it just like this, and you will click here and buy it simply. The same thing you can do it for Sidu and Sidu bargain domains. So to get domains from marketplaces, you will need to have some good knowledge and some experience. This is why I recommend to you to work only on available domains and expired domains at the beginning. Then if you want to go to this area, you can also do it. Okay, as you can see, there is some domains here. You can buy it directly from Sidu. Vaccine Medicine, it's not very good. Invest Botswana, it's very bad. Arm Careers, how to make a resume, not very good. Iceland Car Hire, it's very bad, and so on. Law Finding, yeah, it can be good. It can be good, this one. Law Finding, even if finding law is better than law finding, but this one can be good. Okay, so now everything is clear about the expireddomains.net. Everything is clear about the expired domains, and also everything is clear about the exact match domain. Now I will go directly to the brandable domains. So to do that, we will go to this website, which is brandbucket.com. This website is simply a perfect place to sell brandable domains, and I will also advise you to use it. So if you want to choose any industry just like this, you go here and choose, for example, an industry like this. Let's say, for example, music and entertainment. After clicking on it, then you will find here some good domains. The main purpose about finding some good domains here is to see some rooted words. What are the rooted words? For example here, Maker Bank. Bank can be a good rooted word. How to see if it is a good rooted word? Simply we will go to brand bucket again and put, for example, just like we find just few minutes, which is bank, just like this. We choose here keyword.com and then we will hit apply and see if there is a lot of brand names that use this word. As you can see, there is a lot of them. 148 domain that use the word pink or pink. So we will take this one and go to this website, which is namestation.com. I recommend you to use this one, old.namestation.com. You will log into your account. After logging to your account, you will click here on append, just like this, and then you will put here bank, and here on popular suffix you will see that there is a lot of things to do. Let's say, for example, you will choose, for example, you start with art, just like this, and you will find here a lot of domains, but you have to see if these keywords are good or not. Pink color, it can be good. We will see if the domain is available or not. Yes, the domain is available, but now we will need to check if the word color have some previous domain or not. So we will put it again on brand bucket, just like this, and see how many domains are using the word color. As you can see, there is a lot of them, and congratulations for you, you find your first ever domain. So we'll put it here, just like this, and continue. Again, you will see if there is some good domains. If you want to change the word, simply you will go again. For example, hello agent. We will say the word agent. If there is some domains are already on brand bucket, we'll put here on agent, just like this. And as you can see, there is a lot of them. So we will again take the word, go to namestation, put it here, hit enter or generate. We will need to find or to put agent at the end, not at the start. So we will click here on swap words and then see if there is some good domain. Poetry agent, yeah, it can be good. Yes, it can be good. So you will change, for example, the niche. Let's, for example, put beauty. If you get this daily reached, simply you will log out, just like this, and log in again, and it will work. So you can check beautiful agent. Yeah, it can be good. Princess agent, magical agent, popular agent, culture agent. Yeah, it can be good, this one for the culture niche. We will need to see if the domain is available or not. Yes, the domain is available. Now we check if this word has already some domains on it. Culture. As you can see, there is 155 domain. One last thing to confirm that this word is very powerful, we will go to this one, this website, which is namebio.com. This website simply show you the recent sale. It provide you live sales, which means you just go here and you will find some domains that's sold at the moment we are talking right now. Okay, as you can see, there is a lot of sales, and as you can see here, it's live. As you can see, the sales are live. So we will go and put here the keyword that we want to use. We will choose .com and click on search. As you can see, there is a lot of sales, and all of sales are recent. So this means that the domain is good. Congratulations again, you will find your second word. There is a lot of method to find brandable domain. I cannot show you all of them because there is a lot of them and a lot of strategies. This is why I advise you to listen to this person, which is the Brandable Insider podcast. I recommend you that you listen to the podcast of Keith DeBoer, the Brandable Insider. This person, I learned a lot from him. you just go and click and search for Kate DeBoer, the Brandable Insider, and listen to the podcast. And believe me, you will find a lot of knowledge and a lot of things that it will be very helpful for you about the Brandable Insider. You can do the same if you, for example, choose, for example, the word agent. You can do the same. Just we do the few minutes ago. You go to expired domains just like we explained in few minutes. Then go and search using the same term. You will put agent and search. For example, here you will put agent and see if there is some good domains or not. Okay, based by agents, events agents. But for me, scam agents, it can be good. Yeah, it can be good. But for me, to find some good brandable domain, I personally use namestation.com, which is the perfect tool for me to find some good domains. Now you understand about the exact match domains, you understand about the brandable domain. Now we will go to the acronym domains. Acronym domains, simply the domains that contains only letters. So to find acronym domains, the first thing that you will need to do here is go to expired domains. There is two ways. The first one is from expired domains, and the second way from NameStation. And my favorite is NameStation, and I will show you how. Okay, so we will go to expired domains. Here we will not choose English. We will remove English. We will choose only character, only available domains, and then on the length we will put 5. If you want to change it to 6, you can change it to 6, and so on. Okay, here only available domains. Here we will not put price. Here we will not put but we will put .com, and here on AdWord and SEO we will remove that because simply we will not find any of these have search volume and CPC, and hit enter. Now to find some good acronym domains, you have to respect some good criteria, which are the domain must be easy to spell, which means that you will not get some difficulties to pronounce the name or to spell the name, and also the domain must be easy to remember, which means the domain must be very short. And the last thing is the domain doesn't have some confusion. For example, carpool. For example, we can put write it carpool just like this, or carpool just like this, or carpool just like this. Or for example, if you say Jera, it can be, for example, Jera like this or Jera like this. For example, if you say Fama, we can write it Fama just like this, or Fama just like this. If you say, for example, Syllab, it can be Syllab just like this, or Syllab just like this. Okay, this is why try to avoid some confusion in your name. Okay, I hope that you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we will find and search for some good domains here. Bolink, it's not good. As you can see, the name is it's not very good. It's hard to pronounce. ICMVD, it's very bad. Approve, it can be good, not very good, but it's easy to pronounce a bit. ZFTOs, very bad. AAAWB, it's very bad too. And so on until you find some good domains that are easy to spell and easy to remember. So the second way, which is my favorite, is to use namestation.com. So we will go again to NameStation and click here on wildcard names. In wildcard names, here you will find just like a map to understand. Random vowel, you will put this one, and random consonant, you will put this one. There is one more thing that you need to understand. The perfect and the very good domain are CVC, which means consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant. For example, Tamar, just like this, is a CVC. If you search for another one, which is VCVC, V, which is vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant. For example, Igona, it's also a very good domain. Okay, which respect VC, VC, V. Again, the domain must be very pronounceable, but for us, we will use one other way. There is a lot of famous niches, just like XR, AI, NFT, CBD, and so on. So we will put, for example, XR just like this, and then we will put, for example, vowel, consonant, and vowel, and hit generate. As you can see, there is some domains. XR Ali, it can be good, it's very good to pronounce, not just like this, XRAGU. Try to avoid this G. This G is very bad. Never choose and never buy a domain which contains this G. We will check if the domain is available or not. As you can see, the domain is available, which means that you can buy this domain. This domain is very good domain. You can buy it, and I will put it so you can buy it. You will check, for example, for another domain, XRAVO, it's not very good, and so on. If you want to change it, you can, for example, put AI, because we have two vowel here, so we need here a consonant, then vowel, then consonant, and then hit enter. As you can see, AI Siege is very bad, AI Dag, AI Jaws, AI Pukes. Yes, it can be good, AI Pukes. We will check if the domain is available or not. And as you can see, the domain is available. One more thing to check is you can take these Pukes just like this. Put it on brand bucket to see if there is some words or domains that contains Pukes. There is some of them. For us, we will choose at the end, not at the start. So end with just like this and hit enter or apply. As you can see, high Pukes, grow Pukes, omi Pukes, o Pukes. As you can see, there is a lot of them. So one last thing is we will go again to name bio and see again if Pukes has already some cells on it. Again, we will choose here keyword at the end and search. As you can see, there is few cells, not a lot, but there is some few cells, and all of them are 4 letters. Okay, which means that the domain is quite big good. Okay, so if you want to change the XR or the AI, you can put, for example, NFT. NFT is now a trending niche. For example, we will put consonant, vowel, or and finally we will put consonant and hit enter or generate. Niftak, it can be good. Yes, it can be good. Niftik, Niftits, Niftil, Niftok, Niftul, Niftuse. It's not very powerful. Niftik. Yeah, it can be good. This one, it can be good. We'll check if it is available or not. And as you can see, the domain is available. No, it's not available, it's for sale. As you can see, the person lists the domain for £4,000, not only $4,000. Okay, you can simply change the NFT to CBD. CBD has also some demand. You will get this one. Again, we will log out and log in again. As you can see, CBD, a lot of them and most of them are registered. So we can see, for example, CBDOS. It's very good domain. we will check and see if the domain is available or not. As you can see, the domain is registered and the domain is very powerful. We will see if the other one is available or not. CB dots, we'll see if the domain is available or not. A domain is registered. The CBD is a very powerful niche and it has a lot of competition, and as you can see, the domain is also registered. So you will continue searching like this way. If you want to add a consonant or vowel, you can simply add vowel just like this and search. You will find a lot of domains and so on. If you want, for example, to put a keyword, you can simply put just like this, car, and then you will choose just like this consonant, vowel, just like this, and hit enter. For example, Kariv, it can be good. Yeah, it can be good. Not very powerful, but it can be good. We check, and the domain is available. Only we check if these words has already some domains on it. We'll choose at the end and with just like this. There is only one, not very powerful, but you understand the main purpose to do. Okay, if you want to choose and search for CVC, so you will just like this, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, and consonant. Just respect this formatting guide, or simply use this one and hit enter or generate and so on. So now you understand how to find exact match domains, you understand how to find brandable domains, you understand how to find acronym domains. Now I will show you where to sell your domains. So the first thing, on the first place, you must list the domain on it is Seedo.com. You need to put the domain on Seedo.com. Then after verifying the domain using the text record, after that you will go to afternic.com and buy the domain. After that you will list it on GoDaddy auction, which is paid. You pay $5 per year, not per day or per month, per year. Then you will list it on epic.com. Then you will list it on daz.com. Then you will list it on dan.com. This for all the domains. But if you own a brandable domain, then list it on squadhelp.com. This domain, you will submit your domain for review, and if they approve your domain, then you will list it for premium domain, which means this marketplace will do some advertising for your domain, and if the domain was sold, then you will get your money and they will take 30%. Okay, you can also list it on Brand Bucket, which is the perfect place for domain name. It is very powerful comparing to this one. This one is a competitor of this one, and this one don't accept any name. You must have a good name so they can accept your name. Okay, and the last marketplace for me is rooted.com, which is a new marketplace, and it is a very powerful marketplace. The guy who owned this marketplace just started few years ago, and he made a lot of powerful results. This marketplace do advertising on Twitter and LinkedIn, which is a perfect place to promote brand names. So you will also send or submit a domain on it, and if they approve your domain, then simply they will list the domain for sale. Okay, one last thing I want to share with you: the secret to have a lot of good results on domaining is to build your own portfolio. Don't think that if you have 10 domains, then you will get good results. Try to build your portfolio. There is a lot of domainers that owns 500 domains, 1000 domains, 5000 domains, and because of owning a lot of domains, they simply get sales every month. So my advice to you, and your purpose now and your objective now, is not to make a lot of sale, but to build your own portfolio. Try to buy domains, list it for sale, and continue building your portfolio. I know that the first year will be quite harder for you because you're just starting out. Perhaps that you will buy some junk domains, and perhaps that you will not make any sale. Perhaps yes, it can be, but believe me, in the second year and the other year, you will rock the stars. You need to buy good domains, and you need to build a good portfolio. Try to build your portfolio, and if you have a healthy portfolio and a good portfolio, believe me that you will get a lot of sales. To get faster sales, don't put a higher price, don't put an expensive price. Try to put $300 $400. This is a good price for beginner. You can buy lots of domains and invest this money on some other domains and so on. Okay, so I hope that you understand all the things that I share with you. If you didn't understand anything, just let me know, and I will be more than happy to help. Now you have one homework. You need to find two domains for each of the thing that I share with you. Okay, then in the session that we will do together, I will review the domains that you choose, and then help you again to understand and to get practice and so on until you master searching for the domains. Okay, so I hope that you understand all the things that I share with you. Sorry because the video was too long, because when I try to explain, I explain from the bottom of my heart. I don't like to explain only to explain just for explaining or for fun, but I explain because I love explaining about the domain. Okay, so thank you so much, and see you in the live session.